everyone. My name is David. I'm a KOK Play Frontier from the Genesis Group. I just want to give you guys a quick market update. So if you look at Bitcoin, nothing really serious here. Really, all it is testing a resistance level. Okay, and so what do I mean by that? And you can have a wick above, but I don't really see a big change. Oh man, that thing is huge. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's thin it out. Okay. So you have this like resistance line, right? And if you see the line, yeah, you have some wicks, but what happens? It all breaks down. And so you can have a wick up, but I imagine it's gonna break down. I don't really see a reversal. I just don't see it. So um yeah. Now, Steve, I promote his channel. There's Big Brother Terry you over there. Uh, you have this line where this purple line has been good support. You might have some wicks underneath the purple line, but never a printed candle until now, right? So that's pretty good sign that is no, like if you look here, the purple line was strong support, but now it broke underneath. You have a candle that printed, and so really what's going to happen if it was support all these years from the existence of Bitcoin, later when Bitcoin tries to move up, that purple line is going to be resistance. Chances are it's going to be resistance. Okay. You have the RSI. If you look at the RSI, this one's also by Crypto Crew. All right, Steve from Crypto Crew. The RSIs, when you look at the highs starts to get lower. And you look at the bottoms also get lower. So it's just a channel moving down. You look at Optical Arts, which is another channel I promote. You see his lines, okay? And yeah, he thinks around February, there's a good chance that, Bitcoin could get down from $9,000 to $7,000. And he thinks it'll happen around February. Yeah, why he hasn't been in general, he's been right, and he's been pretty spot on. So I used to be a subscriber. I used to be a paid monthly subscriber to him, but problem is, I live in South Korea, and um, the previous president did something where like we can't no longer pay for those type of services, um, especially if it's an overseas service. So that's the problem. It's why I can't no longer be subscribed. But I remember how good his charts were, and even the videos that he does for free, and that's why I do promote his channel. And also Crypto Crew, I bought one of his courses. I still don't regret it. It's a good course, and so that's why I promote it as well. But here, if you look at Optical Arts, he did expect Bitcoin to move up some, and then when it crosses the red line, he expects a move down. Pretty much like here, it moved up, crossed a red line, and then moved down, right? And actually, that's what you're seeing here. That's what you're seeing here is the move up. So don't be surprised if you see a move down. Not too far from now. So if Bitcoin goes down in the future, right, and it does reach like 12,000, maybe even down to 7,000, well, KOK, man, it's got you got further downside. You have farther downside. Maybe it's gonna go down. I don't know, 5.432 cents, maybe 1 point something cents on the high end. I don't know, but we'll just see. But obviously, if Bitcoin goes down, KOK's gonna go down. And I've been warning about this the whole time. So it's not like anyone could say, "Oh, nobody from KoKoin told us." Nah, check my videos. Believe me, I've been saying this for a long time. So yeah, um, unfortunately, it is what it is. Uh, let's see. Yeah, that's it. This, oh, I record videos of me reading books in English and I send it to someone, and then it's part of my job. But anyway, so that's it. Yeah, it still doesn't look good. All right, and I've been saying that I expect the economy to get worse for years now, and it has gotten worse. And I think it's going to continue to get worse. If you look at the Fed pivots, even when the Fed pivots, the stock market still tends to go down. And I've shown this in another uh, video in the past that, yeah, you might have a pivot, but that pivot isn't always a good thing. That pivot is going to push the markets down. You might have an initial, you know, rise in the market, but it's a trick because after the pivot, stock market still goes down. So yeah, there y'all have it. All right. As always, I'm praying for y'all. Okay, in Jesus' name, God bless all of you. Please be spiritually, mentally, physically healthy. Take good care of yourself. Surround yourself around with the right people. Okay. Um, yeah, you just don't want to be around anybody, especially in times like this. If you can work, work, because it's gonna be hard to find work, I imagine, because a lot of companies right now, this is November, and companies are firing people. Amazon's firing or getting ready to fire people. You hear about all these layoffs. Well, Christmas is around the corner. This is when they need to hire more employees. But they're firing employees. Why? Because there's still demand for their services or their products. And that's why things are getting worse. And so if you think things are getting bad now where they're firing people in November, wait till next year. They'll be firing a lot more, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of employment will be added. And man, and then what's going to happen is going to bring down uh, asset prices because people sell their assets before they sell their homes because they need a home to live in. And what's going to happen is eventually it's going to get pushed where you're going to have more people selling their homes. If you think people are selling their homes now, there's not enough buyers, wait till next year. And, if you bought your home during the pandemic or whatever, when interest rates were all time lows at 3%, and you bought your house at a high price, and now you're forced to sell it, you're going to sell at a big loss because no one can afford the house the house you're trying to sell at the price you bought it for because interest rates are more than double. But you have to sell the house because you can't afford the payments. And so you're going to sell your house at a big loss. All those situations will happen. I'm not saying you directly to people who's listening, but stuff like that's going to happen. You're going to hear stories like that. Housing market's going to crash. Uh, things are going to look ugly, and that's what to expect next year. So, yeah, that's why I recommend. Now, if you're highly skilled or you're a hard worker, then you're gonna survive. You'll be okay. But if you were just like trying to be lazy, trying to work the system, trying to get free money here and there, or watch, those people are gonna get hit. Like they're gonna, man, it's not gonna be good for them. So that's why I recommend work hard. Be diligent. And yeah, remember, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. I just tell you what I'm doing. And I tell you what I think and I give you reasons why. So before Bitcoin had its recent drop, before the FTX incident, I was only like a little over 45% in. I was over 50% out. And now that price has dropped, I'm, more than 50% in because my pre-buy orders got filled. And as Bitcoin prices continue to drop, more of my buy orders will get filled. And so then I'll be more into the market. But because I'm dollar cost average into the market, in general, my overall price of what I bought Bitcoin at is going to be great because I have buy orders already down to 12,000, and I still will have more Tether, you know, USD or stable coins where I could buy into the market, buy into BTC as it goes even probably under 10,000, as a possible likelihood. So, yeah, and that's what I'm doing. You do what you do, I'm just being there for y'all the way I wish I had someone be there for me during the previous bear market when I just got smashed by the market, but there's a saying, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, right? Well, the second time I'm not getting fooled, and I'm just letting y'all what I'm doing. And that's the moves. That's what you do as a veteran, as someone who already experienced the bear market. And so, yeah, as always, take good care of yourselves. God bless all of y'all in Jesus' name, and KOK.